And another thing, just before the battery pings out, the new owners of the Norton brand, Indian company, and I've sent them a suggestion what I keep on about. Why not produce a 650 like the Royal Enfield Interceptor and put a Norton badge on it, Norton tank, or even do a deal with Royal Enfield, buy some engines. You don't think it'd sell well? A copy of the SS 650? And when you make a few quid, then branch out into other models. I think it'd sell very well. 650 Norton. Could you get the sound right though? And on that note, goodbye. Thank you very much. Take that down, shouldn't we? Oh, little baby lambs. Well, I just finished work at 2. Exhausted again. Nice cup of coffee. Not in that big cup, in that blue cup. Should I buy a 6-pack of beer and have a beer when I get home? Are you missing your nights out at the pub? I rarely went to the pub, so I'm not missing that aspect of it. I'm just concerned that they're all going to go bust. How are they paying the bloody bills with no income? Not many people went to the pubs anyway, did they? Alright. Well, yes, I've been doing, keeping busy. Painted next door because my kitchen is a lean-to. And next door there's nothing, just the living room and the kitchen. There used to be a lean-to in the 1970s because my uncle, who lived here then, had an interest in, I think it was a half share with a mate in the terraced house. And you were doing loads of work on it and he kept all his building materials in the lean-to section. And I don't know what happened, I think. Well, I don't know what happened. It became a bloody rental property and there's been a load of silly buggers there ever since. And it's empty now, so I said, oh, I'll take the opportunity. I saw the landlord, I was talking to him last weekend. And I said, I'll take the opportunity while it's empty and there's not piles of dog mucking, because there was about 100 piles of bloody dog shit when last lad had it. Smells of cannabis coming through the wall. So, I painted all the wall, used all my... I'm not sure how big they were. Let's have a look. Are you washing, Blackie? Let's have a look in the bin. Come on, goodbye. It's alright, don't panic. I've got my furry fleece and it's cold out of the sunshine. Unless it's my old age feeling the cold. Only 5 litre or 10 litre. I use 2 of them. Oops, it's still wet. Oh, it's only 5 litre. $6.49, but it seems good quality stuff. It went on nicely. I did a second coat on my wall, and I also did the other side of this wall. And I don't want to blow my own bugle, but it looks lovely. I thought he might have slipped some money or a note through, because I put his bin out this morning for the recycling. The older lads left a mountain of bottles and cans. He never bothered with recycling. His idea of recycling was chuck them in the bloody backyard. And I've sorted his back door out. I got my Black & Decker Scorpion. That lad said, I booted it and I can't shut it. I said, I'll just saw 5mm off the edge. I did that. Bzz. And it shuts now. And I mended the door post with some Gorilla Glue because it expands into the breeze blocks. So it's all work for next door. It is protecting my wall from damp now because there was a gap at the bottom. Sure, someone must have been kicking the bloody cement off, so I've patched all that up and painted it on that side. So yeah, I've been keeping busy. What have you been doing? Besides notes. I see some trolls have been making silly comments, so I deleted them right away. What's wrong with people in this country? I don't give a monkey's, but it just saddens me to think there's such dense bastards in our country. What percentage of the population are numbers thick as pig shit like that? What I think they were called? Sam Jones, probably a little kid. Because he watched that tribute I did to my mate Brian Prescott that killed himself by jumping in the canal. And he says, you should push your bike in the canal and then jump in yourself. So what a dick. So yeah, it doesn't bother me, dense bastards. Black Van and Robin, have you got your things yet? Posted them on Friday and Saturday, and now it's Tuesday. I made some more of them from lunchbox lids from the pound shop. I mentioned it before, but he said they hadn't arrived yet. And that one, easy. I want you to do a video of them. I might get lots of requests to do them. Also sent him a pair of them which I got from Ghost Bikes. I was going to replace these and I realised there's nothing wrong with them. And I thought, no, I'll send them to Black Van and Robin. So that's where they go on that little flat part. What else? Not a lot really. I was going to connect up my water feature. In fact, I might do that this afternoon. Clear all the dead leaves out. I was wondering about, should I keep it here and not be able to see it from my deck chair? But it got full of leaves because it was under this tree last summer and got full of leaves. I could put a netting over, couldn't I? See, it was there, and I run the cable through here. But I was going to run the cable through this tube I got when I got my new washing machine into there and through this wall and into the utility room to a spare plug there. But I'll decide what I'm doing later. Yeah, the reason I wanted to go to either the Range or B&M Bargains is to get a trellis. Where am I going in here? Yeah, baby. It's here. Alright. Silly sod. Yeah, another trellis like this. This was from another shop called Toffs. The original factory shop. They're not cheap, I think they're either 25 or 30 quid. and I want to put it there again, because when I was doing all my do-it-yourself, it just fell apart, the last one. It's just reduced itself to a pile of twigs. It's snapped, there's nothing left, rotten and dried out. And look at my rhododendrons, $7.99 last summer, and they've died a death. They never last, stuff from Aldi, it's all crap. And I did try what that lady suggested, putting vinegar, apple cider vinegar, in the watering can, but the leaves are dry as a bloody bone. And the plant's dying despite the new buds. I think the best idea is don't bother with bloody rhododendrons ever again, they're crap. Let's get something easy to grow. Hey Bobby. Yeah, the queues at B&M Bargains and the Range, bloody hell, they're queuing for half a mile. I'm not joining a queue just to buy some trellises. Pity that builder's merchants isn't open there. Could get some decking. I've got a few ideas to do with some more decking. You fed up, Bobby? We're all fed up, aren't we? When's all this madness going to end? Don't make any difference to cats, does it? It'd be nice if I could stay home though. I was saying to lads at work, all this furlough business, why not have us going, have them that's on furlough now back to work, and us have 3 weeks off like they have. They're trying to pretend that we are needed, which is cobblers. Only basic stuff we're doing. I don't know what's going on, something fishy. Maybe they're trying to bump me off. Yeah. What about them sheep going across the road? That was unusual, wasn't it? I know, I'm running out of stuff to say. So I think I'll end it here, another short video. I'll include a couple of clips of sheep and the queues outside B&M and the Range. Could make my own trellis, couldn't I? I said that to mate at work because I once got a load of ivy, meaning this from China, but I was going to say, would Chinese imports be banned now or restricted? Bloody battery's just gone, hasn't it? So I will say goodbye. Goodbye from me, goodbye from Bobby. Well, I've just cleaned out that water pump barrel, connected my water pump, run it through that pipe. Just be draining. Where are you going, Blackie? Drain my stretchy hose off. Let's see if it works. Yeah, still works from last year. Right, Blackie, you're getting splashed, aren't you? Yes, the battery pinged out again. I'll just do a few more seconds. Not lovely. Hey, you're not relaxing. Right, that's in here. £18 off eBay, that pump. Well, that pump, the actual water pump, are a bit more expensive. I think it was 25. A bit too full, that. I was wondering about the weight as well. Is it bending? More faffing about. I've had a little switch around, and now the water feature's there. The cats can walk along here, onto the bin, and in a cosy spot. Hey, Blackie. Good boy, yeah. Nice sunshine there. I've took them to tawpery ball things down, seeing as they stop lighting up. They don't survive winters, do they, them things that light up, despite costing £5 each. And they're now above my rose arch. Not that I've got any roses, that's an idea. I should try with roses again, climbing roses in the chimney pots. Trouble is, when you get high up, they might stick in the cat's claws, because that's her little adventure playground. As I said in my stir crazy video, you just keep thinking of things to do, don't you? Instead of sat watching the television, you know, do stuff in your backyard. What can I put in them chimney pots? And these, I'm going to scrap these because they're not going to recover, are they? Chuck them on the compost heap. Actually, the compost heap is there, behind my apple tree. I just chuck stuff behind there to rot down. Right, that's enough faffing about. Is it worth uploading this? Them shake and rake are actually sprouting, can you see the little sprouts? So I might get some of them are meant to grow quite high. I think they had hollyhocks amongst the seeds and they're 3 or 4 feet high. Assuming they don't all fade away and die. Right, so there we are, faffing about in the little backyard. Water features up and running. Blackie's happy in his little spots. Yeah, well, I were feeding Ginger and Bobby. Blackie's crept there, haven't you? And pinched Ginger's spot. You like that, Blackie? Yeah, cosy, aren't you? Yeah, nice and warm on the black fur. Good boy. Spoiled, aren't you? Bye for now. Have you any pets? If not, you'll probably think I'm mad. All cat lovers talk to the cats. Bye for now.